A lawmaker is sorry for trying to pull a referee's pants down at a game. South Korea warns that cats are starting fires. And the Pope says if you have a pet instead of a child, you're selfish. These are the weird stories for Thursday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast hosted by a comedian. I'm your host, Jonesy. I'm so happy to be here. I got some weird stories from around the world like I always do. It's Thursday. Okay, come on. A Tennessee lawmaker apologized after he tried to pants a referee at a basketball game. Nashville, Tennessee, a top state representative yelled and screamed at a game official, also known as a referee. The representative also attempted to pull the referee's pants down during a high school basketball match on Tuesday night. This is an incident that he later called, quote, completely stupid in his statement. Yeah, very stupid. And is this your, in addition to showing the world how dumb you are, moment, is this your coming out of the closet moment? Because I feel like there's something else going on here. I can't see an instance where you would pants a referee. I just don't see how that would get you anywhere, really. Yeah, yelling at referees, take a swing at the referee. I've seen all these things. Never seen a situation where you would pull down the pants of a referee or an official of any sort. It just seems strange. A representative is Jeremy Faison of Tennessee. And Jeremy, like most lawmakers, is an idiot. These people are no smarter than you or I. How they get these positions, I have no idea. Bunch of clowns, though, really. Jeremy acknowledged that he was, quote, bad wrong. This is what he said. I'm bad wrong. Guy can't even speak English and is a state representative. Of course. These people, just such a bunch of clowns. How sad we'd pay these idiots out of our taxes. I was bad wrong. Me pull pants down. Me sorry. Me get back to work. Making big decisions with your tax dollars. Me so sorry. Me bad wrong. Okay, Jeremy. This guy needs to just go away. Jeremy hoped to apologize to the official for losing his temper. First of all, if you're losing your temper at a high school basketball game to this level, you already got a problem. Anger management is probably something that should be on your radar. It's a high school game. I mean, unless, I don't know, maybe he had $5,000 riding on this game. I don't know. That seems pretty crazy, but maybe. I can't see an incident where you would be justified in attacking a referee at a school sporting event. I mean, come on, man. Be an adult. Really? Dude? Really? State representative? The game was recorded live on Facebook, etc. Here's a quote from this dummy face on. For years, I thought how wrong it is when a parent loses temper. At sporting event, me, bad. It's not Christian. It's not mature. It's not Christian. It's not mature. It's embarrassing to the child. Have always been my thoughts. Yeah. Unfortunately, I acted bad tonight. Bad tonight. Lost my temper on a referee. I was wanting him to fight me. Me want fight. Totally lost my junk. Actually says totally lost my junk. And got booted from the gym. Lost my junk. Another strange phrase. This guy really makes important decisions in the state of Tennessee. I feel so bad for you, Tennessee. Horrible. Says, I've never really lost my temper for all to see, but I did tonight. Yeah. I know what kind of guy you are. You beat the crap out of your wife when no one's looking. That's the kind of guy this person is. It says here, emotions getting in the way of rational thoughts are never good. I hope to be able to find the ref and ask for his forgiveness. I was bad wrong. That's bad wrong. Again, with the bad wrong. I think you just made up a phrase, sir. Let's just be thankful he's not a teacher. I mean, at this point. You know what I mean? It says here, tempers flared at this basketball game with seconds to go in the third quarter. It was only the third quarter? It's not even the fourth quarter. Unbelievable, man. Video shows this guy sitting in the stands. Then he makes his way down to the court as referees attempt to break up the teams. Just goes onto the court. Okay. All right. Anyways,
Yeah, this is what you get, man, in Tennessee. What do you expect? But, this guy will keep his job, of course, because in the whole realm of awful behavior when it comes to lawmakers, this is actually not so bad, believe it or not. I mean, sadly, and in Tennessee especially. I mean, just be thankful you didn't find 12 referees chained up in his basement. I mean, really. In South Korea, cats have started over 100 fires in 3 years. Keep your cats out of the kitchen. Keep your cats away from the candles or anything flammable, your incense, your blunt. According to media, officials in South Korea recently found some information that sparked their concern about cats and fires. It says here, the Seoul Metropolitan Fire and Disaster Department released a statement that felines caused 107 house fires in the country between January 2019 and November 2021. 4 people were injured in these cat fires. All of these fires, they believe, started by the felines, those pesky felines, trying to light their cigars and whatnot. They also added that just over half of the blazes began while the owners were actually at home at the time. So, in other words, these cats don't care whether you're home or not. They're going to try and burn down your life. This is a very strange study. The department believes that most of the 107 fires started after cats jumped up on electrical stoves and turned on the appliances by accidentally pressing their buttons. When left on for long periods of time, of course, electric stoves can get overheated and then cause fires. So the cats are jumping on the electric stoves and starting it up. Are they also operating the microwaves? Very concerned. It says here, to keep pussycats from becoming pyromaniacs, the department advised pet owners to use the automatic lock function on their stoves in order to keep cats from accidentally turning on the appliances. Officials also recommend keeping flammable objects, like paper towels, for instance, away from the stove to prevent fires from spreading. Here's a quote from the Fire and Disaster Department official. Cat-related fires are continuing to occur recently. A lot of cat-related fires. We advise households with pets to pay extra attention as fire could spread widely when no one is at home. Very concerned about your pets starting fires. We had a few cases where the hermit crabs got out of their little aquariums and they started fires too. Had some cases where monkeys were involved. And so we just want you to know that you got a pet. Don't think your pet can't get out. Yeah, we had an iguana that was trying to light up some fireworks in someone's bedroom once. Yeah, we got a lot of instances where pets were trying to get very, very involved in fire. Apparently they like flames, some of these pets. You want to watch out. Some of that is not the actual quote. Can you guess what? It says here, American Humane Society, I assume that is, estimates that all pets, not just cats, cause approximately 1,000 fires a year in the U.S. Oh my goodness, I had no idea that pets were causing so many fires. Furry friends can also help save humans from fires as well. In December, a missing dog alerted a Virginia family to a fire near their home before reuniting with its owners. That's because dogs are bosses, man. Dogs are so cool. Cat's not going to relay the information that there's a fire going on in your den. In fact, the cat started the damn thing. Cat's going to start the fire, then go back under the bed. It doesn't give a damn. A dog, on the other hand, dog's never going to start a fire, and the dog's going to let you know about it. Dog's going to be like, yo, bro, dude, the cat just started a fire in the kitchen. You need to get your ass out of here. That's a dog doing good things for the world. Dogs are unbelievable. These cats, please. Cats hold grudges and can be actually bitter. A cat would burn down your whole house if it didn't like the new food that you got it. You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man. The Pope says, if you have a pet instead of a child, you are selfish. Ooh, Pope Francis getting frisky. Pope Francis recently risked the ire of the world's childless dog and cat owners by suggesting that people who substitute pets for children are kind of selfish. The Pope was speaking on parenthood, which is hilarious because he's not a parent. But all right, you tell us about parenthood, sir, who has never been a parent. Go on. Speaking on parenthood during a general audience at the Vatican, the Pope laments that pets, quote, sometimes take the place of children in society. He continues to say, today we see a form of selfishness. We see that some people do not want to have a child. Sometimes they have one and that's it. But then they have some dogs and cats, yes, and that takes the place of the children. This is the reality. Yeah, it's the reality. I actually like that reality better. We got plenty of children. Well, we don't have plenty of dogs. Now, maybe we do have plenty of dogs, but we got way too many children. I think we can all agree we're bursting at the seams. You see the state of affairs in the world, Pope Francis, you don't? Do you see it? The pandemic, the toxification of the planet. You don't see overpopulation. We're running out of resources here. Pretty soon we're going to be stabbing each other in the face for drinking water. That's going to happen. But yeah, keep procreating, everybody. I would say if you do put out a bunch of children into the world, you're actually being selfish. How about that? That's my hot take. Yeah, you want to push back on me? You selfish breeders. I'm a hero around here. I got a vasectomy. I'm not bringing any more people. I'm not putting any more cars in traffic on the 405. Aren't you happy about that? No extra people in line while you're at Starbucks. You don't have to wait an extra person to get your latte. Thank you. You can thank me. I'm not doing that. The Pope's out of his mind. It says here, the practice, said the head of the world's 1.3 billion Catholics, the practice, he says, is a denial of fatherhood and motherhood and diminishes us, takes away our humanity. Thus, civilization grows old without humanity because we lose the richness of fatherhood and motherhood, and it is the country that suffers. Francis has been photographed petting dogs. Pope Francis allowed a baby lamb to be draped over his shoulders during an epiphany in 2014, and he even petted a tiger and a panther. For some reason, this article thinks that you should know the history of the animals that the Pope has touched or been photographed with. He's been photographed with a lot of babies, too, I'd imagine. His predecessor, Pope Benedict, was, in fact, a cat lover. Francis is not known to have a pet at his Vatican residence, so he's an anti-pet guy. Maybe that's what's going on here. He's just anti-pet. I think that's what's happening here. In 2014, Pope Francis told the media that having pets instead of children was another phenomenon of cultural degradation. I can think of actual other cultural degradations out there, some of which the church have contributed to, has totally contributed to, Pope Francis. Want to talk about those cultural degradations, sir? I don't think you do, because it's embarrassing. I think this guy should shut up about parenting. I just do. I don't think he's qualified. I just don't. I don't think he's qualified to talk about relationships or sex or anything like that, or like what should happen to a woman's body. I don't think so. He's a man that's probably never had a relationship, been a father, probably didn't have intercourse, I'd imagine. What do I know, though? There is a possibility. It is, it is the Catholic Church, after all. Jonesy, how could you rail against the Catholic? Because I am Catholic. I'm going to go hog wild on the Catholic Church. You don't like it? Shut it off. I don't care. I was raised Catholic. I'm okay now, but let's keep going. The Pope criticized modern society in which career and money-making trumps building a family for many people. Actually, Pope, you're kind of off there. It's actually the expense of raising a family has got to the point where you cannot even do it. What does a child cost, man? Are you oblivious, bro? Yeah, I called him bro. Seriously, though. The cost of a family. Who the hell can afford that in modern society? I mean, sure, if you live I don't know, in certain places you can afford it. But shit, try doing that here in Los Angeles. I can barely make enough money to feed myself. Stay here. You know what I mean? Like, it's too expensive. The cost of living is too much. You start adding bodies to your home. It just becomes ridiculous. Maybe address that. I mean, last I checked, it's a lot cheaper to raise a dog than a kid. You know? Dogs don't have to go to college. The insurance for kids, yeah, compared to the insurance for dogs and the food and everything. I mean, come on. Plus, the dogs can kind of act as sort of a security guard for you. So it's like they kind of earn their keep in a way. Children don't do that. These kids don't even take out the trash anymore, man. Are you paying attention? They don't help with the rent. It's a disaster. Well, this story really went off the rails. Criticizing parents, criticizing. Hey, man, just telling you how I feel, guys. Not holding back. Well, if you don't like it, there's other weird AF news. There's other weird podcasts out there that come out every day. No, there's really not. Yay! I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. I haven't been canceled yet, but it's on the way. I want to thank everybody who puts up with me. That meaning you. Appreciate y'all. Today's Thursday. That means tomorrow is what? Florida Friday. So if you come across some Florida stories, please send them to me. You can email them, funnyjones@gmail.com, or you can submit them through the website, weirdafnews.com, or on my Instagram, @funnyjones. You can send them there as well. You can tag me in a Twitter, @funnyjones as well. As well as I'd like to give thanks and praise to someone who wrote me a lovely email. I can't say your name. I think it's Shaban. Shabao. I have no idea. It's difficult. Just trying my best in life, guys. Sioban wrote, hello. I have been listening to your show every day for about a year, I guess as part of my daily routine. For some reason, I never looked at your socials. I had a preconceived notion of what you looked like, Jonesy. I thought you would look like a shorter Seth Rogen with dark hair, but no, you're super cute. Also, you have been on some of my favorite shows. Just wanted to say you're wicked funny and a great start to my day. Keep it up. I'm in Canada, so if you are ever here, I'll buy you a real beer. I would love a real beer in Canada. Oh, I can't wait to do a Canada tour. See all my Canadians. Love it. And you say wicked funny. Is that Canadian? We say that in Boston. We say wicked. It's a replacement for the adjective very. So, as you know, like, oh yeah, that was wicked fun. Oh, dude, that Pearl Jam cover band Wicked sucked, bro. We say wicked all the time. Do you guys say that up in Canada as well? Am I realizing this now for the first time? Wow, that just makes me love you guys even more. Maybe that's weird. Did you guys get it from us or did we get it from you? Oh, I got so many questions about this word wicked. Anyways, keep using wicked. It's a great word. People love to hear it. It's fabulous. And thank you so much for reaching out to me. This email is lovely and it absolutely made my day. And if I'm ever in Canada, we're getting beers, bro. Bro, we're getting beers. Freaking beers. What else is there to do up there? You got to get beers in Canada. Wicked awesome beers. Anyways, I've been wicked drunk in Canada many times. So, in fact, every time I was in Canada, wicked drunk. Wicked out of control drunk. Making a spectacle of myself on the streets. Nearly got arrested a couple times in Montreal. I've had to apologize to Montreal on this podcast before. So I'm not proud of what I did up there. I'm really not. Man, the stuff I did at Chez Perret. Oh boy, so sorry. What's that street? St. Catherine Street. So sorry. Anyways, I love you guys. Love you guys so much. Thanks for putting up with me. If you want to join the Patreon, because I put in some stuff there. I put in, what did I put there today? Oh, a song that I was really digging. Put that in there. And a really cool anime film that I watched that I was kind of blown away by. So I put that in there. So you kind of just get with the Patreon, you get a kind of glimpse into my world a little bit more, I would say. If I was to describe it, the stuff I put in there is like, stuff that I'm watching, stuff that I'm loving, stuff that I found that's weird, that's cool. Just put it all in there. Patreon.com/weirdafnews or go to weirdafnews.com and click on the Patreon link. We also get a couple things with that. You get your name up on the closet wall, aka studio, and you get that good feeling knowing that you're supporting the only daily weird news podcast in existence. And so I'd appreciate that. Check it out. If not, all good, man. All good. We'll see you tomorrow for Florida Friday. Be there.